Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Jordan here. We just finished actually recording the podcast, and OBS completely just failed on us. So what we're instead going to do is actually do a audio-based only podcast. Now, this might look a little weird. The first episode was definitely not meant for this, but we're gonna go ahead and just try an audio-based. We were talking about doing it for a while now. But yeah, tell us what you think. Give us feedback. We appreciate your guys' feedback always. And yeah, this is a wild podcast. Big thank you to Hunter from the Otaku Moron Gamer for actually stopping by. Sorry it was a little fucking wacky, but yeah, be sure to enjoy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lost Cause podcast. Here today we have bitch boy Horden, the amazing offline FPS Andrew, and at the forefront we have on the right side of my screen we have the Otaku Moron Gamer. So welcome.
How's everybody doing?
I would have preferred a better intro. The one-time wonder porn star.
Yes, that one time. Everybody go search for that. I was in a porn one time. If you can find it, please link it to me. I've been looking for 20 years.
There's that one porn dude I keep going back to. Dude, I've been busting nuts to the same video for the past decade.
Yeah, that's a legitimate thing. Does anybody know any of the porns they watched when they were like 12?
Dude, I made a play ever Pornhub made. Like, got rid of everything. It ruined all my playlists.
Dude, I'm so pissed off. I had a folder downloaded with each porn that, like, when I found it, I was like, this is fucking good. I downloaded it and I kept it, and it was on a file on my phone, and then I deleted it when I.
The Holy Grail, no.
No, I think partially it was just like I was like, you know what, I need to quit it. I need to stop jacking off so much. Dude.
So you delete your fucking Holy Grails?
Yeah.
Maybe this will stop me.
Are you jerking off the porn now, or did you win?
No. that would lasted 2 days, and I regretted everything.
Dude, exactly. Like, even if I were to be like, all right, I need to stop jerking off, I would still never think of deleting Holy Grail porn.
No,
the
that's
Holy
thing.
Grail.
Dude, no.
You have to pass that on to your children.
No,
exactly.
I did that again. Like, so I ended up doing it again, like, fucking a few years ago. Like, I still have, like, a good chunk of my folder of porn, but, like, the really good shit that I had, like, just the mass quantity of shit is just gone. And I'm just like, I don't remember, like, how the fuck that happened. I don't remember what I decided for that, but no. But I've been searching for the same one porn for, like, the last, like this one that I watched when I was young. I've been looking for that one.
You busted in like 1 second. You're never able to find that video again.
Nah, that was before the busting. That was just dry humping.
Dry humping.
That was a video I watched when I was that was a video I watched when I was 9 because it was from a movie. I've been searching.
Wait, Andrew. Did you say earlier that you should pass it on to your children?
Yeah.
What do you do? Just hand them a thumb drive and be like, son, daughter, this is the Holy Grail.
No, we say that because that's what my dad did to me at one point while he was drunk. Brandon was there.
Yeah. This was the first time I ever hung out with Drew, like at his dad's house, and his dad got drunk, went out to the garage. Drew and I and him were all out in the garage. He was drunk and he was smoking a cigarette, and he started talking about how he doesn't like Pornhub. He likes X videos.
That's what I started with. I started that.
I started with Nicki Minaj's video.
Anaconda?
No. Super Bass.
Super bass. I used to look up pictures. I used to look up like
Nipple slip?
pictures. Yeah. Like I would look up the stupidest things too. I would look up like boobies falling out, and it'd just be single pictures. And I do remember, I remember asking my dad. I said, "Oh my gosh, do you look at pictures of boobies?" He says, "No, I have videos," and it just blew my mind. I was like, I didn't even know there were videos, dude.
Videos of boobies?
There's videos of boobies.
You mean
Booby.
they're poor?
There's things I can watch.
Dude, no, that's a fucking what's it called? There's a. Have you ever heard of a guy named Josh Wolf?
Mm-mm.
It's like
Yeah. I know
he's
him. The comedian.
Yeah, no, and he talked about his son and his son was buying porn and
Yeah. It was my grandma. It was grandma and grandpa.
yeah, no, but we're in a society where like there are endless amounts of porn. If you're paying for porn, like what are you doing?
That's a legit question. What would you do if like you say you had like a 15-year-old kid and buying porn was still a thing like on TV, and you found out that your kids ran up your TV bill because they bought porn? Like what would you do? Would you sit down and have a talk with them, or
Hold
would
on.
you like just be like, look, let me show you my phone real quick. This is what we call X videos. This is Pornhub. They're all free.
X-Videos is just my favorite.
Wouldn't it make more sense for your credit card to get billed for OnlyFans garbage?
No, because I don't think OnlyFans will be like a sustainable thing. I don't think it'll be around for that long. I don't think it's. I think that's more of a thing that's gonna last for a very short amount of time. I don't think it'll last. Like I don't think it'll be like. But I don't think people are gonna care after a while. Like you're paying for something that you can get for free online. People just have not had that sit down with their father where they're like,
I never had to sit down with my dad like that.
porn. Oh, look at that. Look at this one. This one has Belle Delphine in it. Oh,
So-
it's free.
No, that's the thing is you can find people's OnlyFans for free. Like that's the thing. It's legitimately just search up OnlyFans, and it will you'll see every fucking OnlyFans subscription that people like. Someone like, just bought, fucking recorded all he could, and then called it a day.
What's that one lady's name? The one that is on Twitch now doing hot tub streams, but she used to be a big part of the David Dobrik crew.
I don't remember. I don't know.
She had an OnlyFans where it's like $30 a month or like $30 or $40 a month, and hers got leaked within like an hour. All of hers, and they're still being leaked. And hers is only like her OnlyFans is only like a week or two old. Every single video, every single picture has been leaked. Corinna Comp, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Corinna Comp.
You know what else hasn't lasted too long? Brandon, your old house.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there will be pictures that pop up on screen. Let me pull them up so I can use them as reference to talk so that you can pull them up. So my old house, holy shit. When we were originally doing the podcast, I was living in that house. With Rachel. And so this is the story about that house. It's not really a story. It's just going to be me telling you guys what it was like living in that house. So it's a, let me think, 3-bedroom. It used to be a 4-bedroom, but then they moved they cut an entire bedroom out to put the laundry, the washer and dryer. It is a 3 to 4 bedroom, 2-story house. The front half was built in the 60s. The back half was built in the 70s. And this is the worst place I've ever seen in my life. Like I showed pictures to other people and they all said, how the hell did you live there? So we'll start off with because I already brought up the laundry room. I don't have any pictures of that, unfortunately, but there is a pile of clothes that have been there since we moved in where they just dumped clothes out. And I'm telling you, that pile is about a foot high throughout the entire floor. They moved all of it to the corner of the room. That thing was literally, I'm not even joking, it was bigger than my desk like outwards, and it was from floor to ceiling, nothing but clothes, just dirty clothes that have been pissed on by the dogs or the cats, or because they didn't keep track of it. There's a floor. There's a hole in the floor in the kitchen.
There's a
There's
floor.
a hole there's a floor.
That's
There's a lot of places in that house where there
How-
isn't a
how-
floor.
Hey, how the hell a floor?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh goodness, I found my other video, which I will send to Jordan, who will add it to this.
All right, hold on. Yeah, wait, because he.
No, he's
Ah,
good.
Gonna
He's
go
good.
Well, my stepmom asked me to lay with my little brother for a quick second. You keep.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We can just pause it real quick, and then we'll start it back up when you get back in.
Hey Jordan,
Yeah, it's up.
check out that video I just sent you.
I mean, we can keep going.
But
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is kind of normal.
no, because I showed you, and that's the outside.
Yeah, I remember coming to the house.
But yeah, no, I mean we had this house and we had the we had the living room. We'll talk. Let's start from the front of the house to the back. Okay, so the front half of the house. There was a time where my sister lived in the porch with her boyfriend. That's well, we won't even get into that. Start with the living room. The ceiling caved in. One of the walls fell over. The ceiling caved in. And this was right after we moved out, like within a month after we moved out, the ceiling caved in. And he's still fixing that to this day. And we've been at this house for a year. We've been at this house, our apartment, for a year. And he's still working on it because he just doesn't do it. And then on top of that, you move farther in. His room, his ceiling has been completely yanked down. He has 2 desks making like a square around him, and you can just see where the insulation has fallen on top of the desk, and he just doesn't care. You move farther back into the kitchen, and then what do you got? You got a hole in the floor that's been there. He said 2020. This is like I don't know, like maybe our August of 2020. He ripped up the floor and said, "We're gonna get this done within a week." The floor of the so there's like the floor of the actual of the actual kitchen, and he said it was just for remodeling. He was just redoing it, but that hole has been there for over a year now, and it's still the same as when we left.
Fuck that. How do you live like
So
that?
you had
though?
you had to hop over that to get upstairs, to go upstairs, because there's a little doorway that leads to the stairs and then to the laundry room. You have to hop over that hole to get there. Recently, actually, my brother-in-law, which I'll get into here very soon. He's not even a brother-in-law. The guy is still married to his old wife, 8, 9, 10 years later, and he has 4 kids with my sister. Pushed my dad in the hole, and he got stuck there, and then he sucker punched him in the face while he was trying to get up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a whole thing. And then yeah, he called my sister, not me. I think you can understand why, because he knows me better than that. But that hole has been there for over a year. It probably will never get done, to be honest.
That's
They
so
have all
fucking
the fucked up thing is
awful.
they have all the stuff to fix everything that's wrong. They just don't do it. And then, as I said, you move to the left, and there you've got the laundry room. The laundry room is packed high, floor to ceiling, with nothing but clothes, completely dirty. It's had piss on it, it's had shit on it, and nobody's ever cleaned it up, so it's just soaked into the carpet. That's the
So
only place where there's carpet.
gross.
Yeah. Oh, we'll back up to the living room. I forgot about that. I have to mention that. You back up to the living room, and what do you have? You've got the couch, you've got the TV, you've got a very small room, barely bigger than our living room that we have, and we live in a very small place.
Yep.
And behind the couch, these, as I said, they have 4 kids. All of them are very young. They all just got out of the phase of diapers and all that. They would take the used diapers and they'd throw them behind the couch
Fuck
to
that.
just sit there and muster.
No. Why?
They'd stuff them inside of the couch because it was a pull-out bed couch. They would stuff them in, so there was actual like room under there where there's a bed. They would stuff them inside of the couch, and they would just sit there for months and months and months. My dad asked us to, because of that, we just got rid of the whole couch. My dad asked us to find him a new couch. He got pissed off because one day he got pissed off because he said like, "Hey, that's my couch," and we said, "No, we told you we're taking this with when we move," because we gave him your mom's couch, the brown couch. Because we were planning on moving to a smaller place, and it was a smaller couch anyways. He literally my dad lit the couch on fire while Rachel and I were sitting on it, and I just let it burn. And he got so pissed because he expected me to just put it out real quick. So nope, I just let that fucker burn. So there was a solid like 40-50 seconds where that thing was on fire. So the arm of and he still has that couch.
Why?
The arm of that couch is just burnt because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything about it. He just lets everybody do anything they want in that house. And he still has that brown couch too, even though because he's a tattoo artist, so he has ink. Those kids have dumped ink all over the place. There's ink on that brown couch. It was so nice when we moved that.
Is that what
moved
that blue stuff is on the toilet?
Possibly. Now that I think about it, possibly that might be what it was. No, actually, now that I think of it, Rachel for 1 year, she got me a like a pen quill, but it was like one of those old style pens where you'd push down on it and then the ink would come through. And she got me ink cartridges that would actually go into the pen, and I think they busted one of them open and was playing in it. But we'll move. I don't want to say it. I don't want to talk about the bathroom. The first picture on the list in the Discord, that's the living room, so you can show that. That's about what it looks like in that house. Like if you look at obviously it was mostly just pictures, me taking pictures of the floor, but you could like the floor and the side, but you can see just like how gross it is with all the kids in there and all the kids playing in there. That's actually cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it now, it's worse, way worse than that. But no, they would stuff these used diapers behind the couch, and they would let them sit there for months and months and months. These diapers would just sit there and muster in the hot sun, in the cold winter. Like they would just sit there all year because they just didn't care. They had this little trash can, like some people, I know not a lot, but some people had these little trash cans that they put inside of a bathroom for like, the Q-tips, maybe they blow their nose or they it's something like that. They had that. It was a smaller trash can, about this big.
I have one in my room.
Yeah. A lot of people use them for like rooms and such. I need to get one for actually in here, so that I don't have to, walk up like I was having you earlier. I don't have to walk that about that size. Imagine that overflowing with nothing but used diapers.
What the fuck?
And something I didn't mention. These people would actually take their let their children. They literally said, I'm not joking. Every part of this is not a joke. Unfortunately, I don't have the like picture proof because I didn't take pictures of all this stuff.
Right.
Because who would think to do that? I just cleaned it up. But I do have I have 2 pictures, and I will see if I can muster up some more before you actually, edit and put out the podcast. I'll see if I can muster up any more. But these people, they literally, I'm not even joking about this. These people said, and I quote, this is a quote for quote, this is word for word what they said. Because I asked them, are you going to change their diaper? Because their diaper was sagging to the ground. Literally, they're like, it's supposed to be around their waist. It was touching the ground. They said, no, they just peed in it. You don't change it until they poop.
That's so.
Yeah, and here we'll pause it here. Paul, just like do like a little like that sort of thing. Damn. See, now you've got to put it in there.
All right, now we're gonna clap on 3. All three of us.
Well,
1, 2, 3.
okay.
And we're back
So
again.
so what we were
Keeping
what
that
we were-
in.
Yeah, so pretty much to put up to bring you up to speed. There's a hole in the floor in the bathroom that has been there for a year and they've never touched it. You literally have to hop over it to get to the laundry room. They would stuff my sister who is living there now and her boyfriend and her 4 children would take their children's dirty diapers and stuff them behind the couch and in the couch. These shit and piss filled diapers and stuff them in and behind the couch. They would let them fill them up because they said you don't change a baby's diaper until they shit. So they would literally be sagging to the floor full of piss and they wouldn't change them until they shit in it. So yeah, so you just had like months. I'm talking literal months full of like shit and piss filled diapers just stuffed behind. When Rachel and I were cleaning that living room, we literally had to get a paint scraper and pry them off of the ground because they were stuck to the ground.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare.
It was.
Now you may
It
be
fucking-
asking, why don't you call CPS on them?
We did.
Yeah.
We did multiple times, and it wasn't even all us. We did once, and then there were other people that did before, and every single time I don't know how, but they would just get away with it. They would just get away with it. All of their kids, they have 4 kids. All 4 of those kids, for a while, I don't know how it is now. I haven't been over there in a long while, but when we went over there, all 4 of those kids were sleeping on a military cot. A military cot. And so not even like a medical one with like a cushion or anything. No, military. Nothing but fabric over metal. That's
Sounds
it.
Fucking awful. How the fuck?
Jesus.
So yeah, they and I just explained is that he had a trash can, a small trash can that some people put in their rooms. They had one of those and it was overflowing with shit and piss filled diapers. And they just leave it there for months on end. We'll move to the because keep in mind there's going to be I'll come back to the picture of the bathroom because that is the downstairs bathroom, but we had to talk about the upstairs bathroom before that. So you go upstairs, leading up the stairs, there's a wall on each side that goes all the way up, and that wall is falling apart. The ceiling to it is falling apart. There's holes in the wood. There's parts where they've literally just punched through because they got mad. Like there was one time my dad got so mad he punched a hole through and through. Like so you can see all the way into like one of the rooms, just through the wall. Same thing with the bathroom. Like if you go up the stairs, there it's like a small area like this big. And to the right, there's one room. That was my sister's room when we were growing up. That was Courtney's room. To the left, that's my room. Doesn't have a door on it. Because I broke it. That was on me. I broke it because, yeah. And then right in front of you, that's the bathroom. Let's go right. Okay. In there, it used to have shag carpets. It was 70s. Used to have shag carpets. That shit was moldy. It was sticky. There was food that was 5-6 years old. The maggots had died. That's how old those things are. They have a walk-in closet. My sister's room had a walk-in closet. Right now, there are I'm not even joking, thousands of dollars because at the time, Rachel, when we were living there, we had extra money to spend on the stupidest shit, and this was before the big Pokemon craze. We bought a bunch of Pokemon cards. We bought a fuck ton of packs. There are thousands of dollars in there. I'll never see them again. Those things, like, because what they did, was when we moved out, they will take all their trash, all their diapers, all their everything, and they will just shove it into that closet. So that closet is floor to ceiling, trash, moldy food, broken glass. I've seen, old used plates, knives, with still with food on them. So there were Charizards in that fucking thing.
That sounds like a fucking meth house.
It never was. But now that you say something about that, we lived on one street, and the next street over, the first house right there was a meth house that actually exploded. It blew the fuck up in the middle of the night, killing a person. Yeah. So burnt that shit down. It's I think it's rented out by a really nice guy now. He's a really nice old guy now, but yeah, it used to be a meth house. It exploded. And that was just that room. And of course it's still disgusting. Like, everything's sticky in their room. I don't know how the fuck. It's not like oh, he came on the ground. No, it's literally just sticky. It's like, imagine walking on a floor that has had jelly on it, and that's the wood floor because they ripped up the carpet. That's the floor now. It's like it's been stained where they've spilt like food or drink on the ground and just left it there to sit and soak into the wood. That's that room.
It's just, it's like it's like the 7 world wonders, but instead it's just
how is this place still standing? It is a wonder to me how that place is still standing. On to my room. My room is actually not that bad because I always kept it pretty nice. I never fucked it up. I never put holes in the wall. I never pissed all over the place. I never shit on the ground.
Wait,
I don't know how
it's supposed to shit on the floor.
I don't know how it looks now.
Don't shit on your fucking.
I have a dedicated corner in my room where I just shit and piss because I'm civilized.
I don't know how it looks now because that's the room where the kids live right now. So I don't know how it looks now. It could be a fucking mess. I do remember that when we moved in the second time, we didn't choose my room, the cleaner room, because the person that was living there before us was a heroin and meth addict that my dad let stay there. Not joking. That when we went in there was still like residue of like meth on my desk, which I no longer have. Don't worry. This is a brand new desk.
He secretly got methamphetamine.
Yeah, I got meth at my desk. Hold on, boys. Let me pull it up.
Not good talking about the pee bottles.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You're absolutely right. So this girl, first let me talk about the bathrooms because that will show you why she did what she did. So there's 2 bathrooms, the upstairs bathroom and the downstairs bathroom. Downstairs bathroom is small. It's very small. It's just a sink and a toilet. The upstairs bathroom is, the sink, the toilet, and the bathtub. The bathtub is cracked. The toilet has been ripped off the floor and does not work anymore. And the sink has a hole in it where it has been completely rusted through. So you can throw up the picture now. The downstairs bathroom has just a sink and a toilet. It is off of its center, so it doesn't. As you can, if you look at the picture, it's off center because they have pulled out the screws that hold it down. Not like actual screws, but the screws that hold toilets down. They pulled those off and they just turned it or something just so they could get a better look of the door while taking a shit. I don't know why, but let me get real close just to let you guys know. The picture you're looking at, that toilet, that's the good toilet. That's the toilet that works. And for you, if you want to look, go into not safe for work. I actually posted these pictures so you can see what I'm talking about.
I saw the pictures of it.
That's the good toilet. That's the toilet that works. So she was living upstairs in my room. and the toilet down. She would have had to go all the way downstairs. So at that point, she was just being lazy. She shouldn't have done this, but when we went in there were like, shit all over the ground, meth, like little meth traces of meth and like heroin all over. This woman pissed in 2-liter bottles and filled them up, screwed them closed, and just set them on the off on like a shelf like this.
It's
just set them on a shelf.
It's a collector's
And then
item.
she would shit in the bottles too.
See, that's an ultra rare bottle. You're not understanding.
Gamer girl
Dude,
shit.
She would shit in the bottles, piss in the bottles, and
Heroin
just sit them
addict
there.
and shit.
Yeah, real heroin
How
addict
do you-
bullshit.
How do you manage to do that though? Like if it's a
Oh,
2-liter
But see,
bottle,
like, look here. Let me
Oh.
demonstrate real quick to you. So you take the bottle, you open it up, and then you just shove it directly inside of your asshole, and then just release. Oh yeah, by the way, there you go. Yeah, to flip it for that so that they can see that, but no.
Oh,
Now we can talk about parents. So, I'll start off with a line that he said to my father. His most recent job, which he doesn't get jobs because he has a Twitch channel, which is dead. He does like it. He has a Discord, which he recently banned me on, that had like 50, 60 people in it. And he would say, all right, everybody get into the chat. And then he'd just sit there and yell at everybody for like 30 minutes straight. How could I have this many followers and nobody wants to watch me? You guys need to step it up. Like that kind of person, that kind of streamer.
every
but
single influencer's into limo.
$5.
I ain't find
That was literally him. That was literally him.
Twitch is not free. It's actually a service that I'm giving you.
That was literally him. So now that you have an accurate representation of what he's like, this guy, his last job that he had, he got fired because he would not take a shower, and he stunk.
See,
And he went home. Oh, go ahead.
see, he's a real gamer. All right, he
He's a
doesn't
real
shower.
gamer. You gotta fill them diapers up, man. You gotta fill them diapers up. If you want to be a gamer, you gotta fill diapers up, dude, daily.
You got a shit.
You think I
bucket.
have time to go take a shit, to go walk 3 fucking meters to the left and go take a shit? No, dude. Gotta fill them diapers up.
Can I
No,
just say briefly, Andrew, you look like a fucking ghost right now.
Yeah, you should turn your quit dicking around. Just fucking
I'm trying to find the one where she's like,
Drew, no. Quit
it's
trying
just
to find
me and you, and that's all that matters.
Quit trying to find hentai.
You don't
You can
need
find it
anybody
later.
else. I can be all you have. The world is dying. The
So-
government doesn't care about us.
dude.
So pretty much what would happen is this guy wouldn't take a shower, and what he said to my dad is he said, "Isn't it against my personal rights to be asked to take a shower? Like I shouldn't have to do that in order to work." Like this guy literally, like he looks like he has like grease dripping. Like oil dripping from his hair. That's how disgusting it is. This guy has his feet have these like black like gunk in his toes.
Where did he work?
I'm not
at?
even. I don't remember.
It would have been fucking hilarious if he worked at Bath and
It's-
Body Works.
No, he works at IHOP.
I'm sorry, that's a Waffle House.
He's cutting
employee.
that out. He's cutting it out.
No,
He's cutting
What
that
would
out.
you do if it turned out he was actually working at an IHOP?
Well, we call those.
no.
we
I
call
think
those mistakes.
We're going to Waffle House, guys.
I think that he worked at like a factory
Denny's.
somewhere. I think Denny's.
I would take one step in, see that guy, and be like,
yeah.
"No, chief,
No, Chief, get me somebody else. No, I think it was a factory if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that.
He used to be a security guard.
Yeah, he did. He legitimately used to be a security guard And it wasn't even like he was a security guard. He was just the guy that was at the front gate that would have people scan in. It just open. Oh, hey, kitty. Do you hear that?
Give us a cat reveal.
Cat reveal.
Give it cat reveal. Cat reveal.
You're just gonna hear me.
This is my kitty. Her name's Ziva. She's adorable, and I love her. I've had her for like 6 years, 5-6 years. Go play, okay, Betty? She fucking scratched shit out of Rachel's fucking face. I'll send you a picture to add to that. She woke up to the cat scratching her fucking face. I'll send you a picture of that to put that on screen.
So
but,
fucking wild.
Fucking.
But no, yeah, she's literally climbing the wall to get to me. No, I remember walking into the bathroom to go take a shower because for a very short period of time I lived with him. Like I lived in that house with him. I remember him saying these exact words. I'm not joking. I don't know how I remember it. I had first memory, but I remember this exact words. He says, "I'd take a little bit, let it drain out before you go in there." That's my first time taking a shower since I've been here. He'd been living there for about 6-7 months at that point. And that was his first time taking a bath since he started living there.
Gross, dude.
The water was black. It literally, like, we had to use bleach to get that, because it stained the fucking, the tub. We had to use bleach to get it out. We literally had to use bleach. None of them take showers. Their kids don't take showers. They don't let their kids take showers. Their kids hair will grow out and they'll have like fucking week old gunk in it, food in it, shit like that. They'll have fucking shit on their face that's been on there for like a week or two. Cause they just don't care. They gave up. Hey, buddy. Hey, big guy.
So fucking
I
gross.
saw that dog's face for like a split second. I was like,
Come here. Oh, you're a good boy. This is my dog. His name's Roscoe. We've had him for a year. He's 2 years old. He's a year. No, we've had him for almost a year. He's a year old, a year and a half old. He's a Rottweiler.
Now I can tag dogs and cats in the video.
Dogs and cats.
Don't you forget, I got a
He's a
new
good
anime
boy.
titty mouse pad, but now it's a butt.
Hey, I do too. I need to get a new one because mine. All right, buddy. Go play.
I got a
okay?
new one.
Mine is gross, dude. I need to get a new one. Mine has like, look at that.
Dude, I don't think you're using just your hand on that, bro.
That's my dick. Yeah, my dick changes colors.
No, for real,
No,
bro.
I let him use for 20 minutes.
Dude, I had mine the
keep
same
in mind-
amount of time as you have, and mine is not brown down the goddamn middle. What the fuck are you doing?
You can see the brown down the middle, dude,
There's no
in the
brown.
camera.
There's
Yeah,
brown.
look, there is brown.
There is.
But
Anyways.
it goes to show. At least I'm using your gift that you gave me.
I still have
At least I'm
mine.
fucking using it.
Let me see
But-
it. Reveal yours, Jordan. You got 0 too.
See it? There's mine.
I see a little brown down the
There's
middle too.
there's not enough browning. He hasn't been
He hasn't been fucking it.
fucking.
Sorry, I'm not a fucking
Uh,
weeb.
How dare you not stick your dick on that?
yeah, but no, you know, just like the state of that house was fucking bad. It was really bad. It currently, like, we'll end it off here. There's not really about it's fucking gross, but currently, right now, the reason why we haven't gone over there and visited them in a while is they have cockroaches, they have rats, they have bed bugs, and they also have fleas.
Jesus.
All I'm
So-
hearing is that they have a lot of pets.
They have a lot,
And a lot of protein
millions
snacks.
of pets, dude. No, it's fucking bad. It's fucking bad. But yeah, that's my old house. I'll try and see if I can find any more pictures to put up. You know, but there you go. That's my old house. Oh yeah, and on top of that, like the fucking yeah, I forgot about the carcass.
What?
The carcass.
What carcass?
So my dad actually not too long ago, about 4 or 5 months ago, had the What are you fucking doing?
He's calling 911.
There's a carcass At
There's a guy-
Brandon's old house.
So, no, so my dad got a letter from the city saying if you don't clean your backyard, you're gonna get fined. You're gonna get a fine because that can happen. And there's a bunch of trash and toys and food and disgusting shit in there. But one thing that he did was he goes hunting. Something which I don't do, but he goes hunting, and he killed a deer, and he hung it up by the tree to not to gut it that you do in the woods, but he was skinning it so he could get the meat off. He took the meat, all the meat off, and he just tossed the fucking bones off to the side and just let them sit there. And they are still sitting there. There is a fucking deer carcass just sitting in his backyard by a tree, and it's been sitting there for like 5 years.
So what's the address of this place? We could use that for filming, brother.
No, I'm not giving you the address. I'm not doxing my dad.
We need it for filming the next documentary. Shane Dawson's coming back to YouTube with a documentary. We need to beat him to the punch.
But yeah, no. Overall, the final statement is that place is fucking gross. It's falling apart. I would never wish anybody stay there. And that's it, man. It was one hell of a time. It was one hell of a time.
You know what else was kind of shitty? E3.
What? What a great transition,
I'm on
man.
the
I gotta say that's a
transitions today.
10 out of 10
Yeah,
transition.
that was pretty great.
That was a great transition. Let me look it up so I'm not completely in the dark because I didn't watch E3, but
I didn't watch E3, but there's really
I know some of the things, but
for me this year, to be honest, there's only really like 3 games I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's Halo Infinite, Battlefield 2042, and the Guardians game for me.
Battlefield 2042 looked really nice.
I heard
a
it was
lot
gonna
of
be
soft little baby games.
I heard 2042 is gonna be $70 on like brand new consoles and PC, I think.
Probably.
And all the older consoles, it's gonna be like $40.
60.
Yeah, wasn't it the same thing with 2077? Wasn't that like $70 on next gens and the old gens? It was like 50.
A lot of the
So-
new gen stuff is.
No,
Yeah.
a lot of new games that are coming out that are being made with next gen are going to be $70.
Yeah.
How do you
There's
guys
something-
feel about the $70 transition?
I'm not like, I mean, yeah, it's like that's more money I have to spend, but like but this is just something that's gonna happen over and over again. Like the more game developer, like the more that consoles evolve for game developers, the more they're going to put up that price tag for games.
Because they're
Guardians of-
pushing.
Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
I
and it's made by Square Enix. That actually makes me excited because I do like Square Enix.
Apparently that game was made before Avengers, so.
Probably, I'd imagine. They said it's a Marvel tie-in, but it's not going to be canon.
Yeah, this whole $70 thing is, I mean, it is inevitable, and it kind of sucks, because we're going into like a digital age nowadays, and
Dude,
it should be cheaper nowadays, but
it don't bother me none. I'm gonna be 100% honest. The last game that I got when it was released, like the day it was released, was 2077.
and that was a shit show.
Yeah, especially because I got it on PlayStation 4, so it was fucking perfect. I still have not gone back and played it. Even I do know that it is like a good game, but it's just I could not get past the bugs at the time. That's the last game. Oh no, I got Village. I got Village when it came out. I got Resident Evil.
Last game I got, like when it first came out, full price was Call of Duty, the Cold War.
Really?
I haven't bought a single Call of Duty.
So it goes for me. It goes Village. It goes 2077. I got Cold War within the first week, and then before that, It was Persona 5. That's how long ago. Persona 5 was the only like I don't buy games when they come out. I wait because I don't like video games. Like I love video games. I love playing video games. I just don't play new games all that much because
No,
most new games I've played have been just a fucking massive disappointment.
Yeah, that's. I always find it funny when people ask me that, like, "Are you gonna buy this new game?" I'm like, no. I mean,
No.
I'll buy it eventually when it's fucking $5 because
Yeah.
Steam's gonna have that 95% sale on it, and I'm gonna be like, "Boink." Dude, that's the thing. That was like the one thing that always hesitated me, like when I was transitioning from console to PC. I'm like, dude, all these games I'm losing. Within like I had two after like two different like a summer sale and a winter sale on Steam. I bought a grand total of 150 games for probably $100.
And how many of them have you played?
No, I'm the same way. I did the same thing. I bought. Oh, go
Probably
ahead.
only like 10.
Oh fuck.
We lost one.
Well,
Oh shit! All things fucky.
It's all falling apart.
it's all fucked.
It's all falling apart. There we go. All right, there you go. My video's back on. You know, it only went out for a second, and it's just because. No, I did the same thing. I do the same thing. I wait for summer sale or winter sale. Like I got like what I think it was a Square Enix or something like that. It was a specific company, and I got like 70 games for like $30.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like all like older games. They were older and new games. Like I got all the Hitman games, all the Just Cause games, all of the not Resident Evil. What are they called, Drew? The fucking Lara Croft, Tomb Raider game. All of the Tomb Raider games. I got a fuck ton of games, just random games. Same thing with the Valve thing where you get like Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. You get fucking all these different games. So I buy bundles. So if I buy a game, I don't buy it like best price. I buy it very low. I buy very cheap. I don't buy new games. I'm just
I mean, so but back to the whole like I mean this year like I'm only looking for Battlefield looking forward to Battlefield 2042 and then Halo Infinite. Like that's like just like from what was announced that's going to be going on this year.
It's so
Halo Infinite most likely will be pushed back again because
I don't know if it will or not. It's
they haven't had an update on when they're actually releasing it. They just gave the month that they planned on releasing it, and that's it. And so that's why I think they're probably going to push it back like a few more months again.
I mean, honestly, his screen's frozen. But honestly, if it's delayed again, I'd be upset because like we've been waiting. How long's it been, Andrew, since Halo 5? Like 6 years for a Halo game, and
I have a rocky relationship with Halo 5.
I mean, dude,
I don't like talking about it.
because you spent like thousands of dollars on the goddamn rec packs.
Dude, in general, this Halo. I mean, they've announced 343. They announced that this is their.
What's the problem?
This is the last Halo game they're making. They
For the
said
next
that-
10 years.
What's
And then they're gonna make Halo 3 anniversary.
Maybe.
Well, no, this game has cost them over $1 billion to make, and they said that the company is in such a bad state right now. If this game does not do well within at least a year, like to be honest, it's like even possibly less than that, they will go under because Bungie gave up. Like Bungie said, dipped out because Bungie kind of like was falling apart because of it, and they just the Microsoft's little company that they put together to watch over Bungie and like oversee all the Halo projects after forget which Halo 3 I believe.
Yeah, it was Halo 3.
Yeah, that's when they got involved. And yeah, no, that's why the game's like that's why multiplayer is free because they're trying to do the whole Fortnite. Which, how does everyone feel about that? The whole battle pass crap, like just
No,
I
no,
like
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
I like
no, no,
I
no.
like
We had a talk about Battle Pass, like I'm not even joking, like 4 days ago, and this was probably the most heated I have ever seen Horden. We cannot get into that again.
But no, but that's the thing is like that's
I
what
like
but
I
that's
like
what
the Battle
Halo-
Pass system.
But that's what Halo Infinite is banking on. They have like this is why they're doing it because they know because they know people have because like they know people aren't going to be buying it for the story.
Of
And-
course, I think that if they go the route
No,
of
no, it's
game, oh, go ahead.
I saw Andrew's face for a second. Andrew, what I meant by that was because because the last like Halo game I gave a shot when they made Halo 4, I gave it a shot because it was like but I just wasn't as big of a fan because I felt like the main Halo story like with Master Chief kind of had its good conclusion with Halo 3. Halo 1 through 3, that was the story for Master Chief. If they made Halo 4 and Halo 5 with like a completely different story and like had this whole new stuff going on without just resurrecting Master, because that's the thing, it's kind of like the whole with like horror franchises, like how horror franchises kind of go like, oh, we got this big name phase, and we're gonna beat it like a dead horse, and that's the thing. That's why they made multiplayer is fun for Halo. I enjoy Halo's multiplayer.
I like Halo's multiplayer a lot better than Call of Duty, to be honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw Drew's face as well. Drew, you cannot disprove what he says. I mean, think about how much time you spent on any Halo games campaign comparatively to how much time you spent on the multiplayer. People buy the game, they play the campaign, but it's not like they're going to keep going back and keep playing it over and over and over. But people will play the multiplayer over. Yeah, Horden's the fucking one fucking exemption.
That's like the difference between Halo 1 through 3. Halo 1 through 3, Halo, like for instance, was like the one that I played a crap ton of. I mean, Halo 3 had like you could put in these little other things to make the game more difficult, make the game the campaign a little stupid, like have dumber things happen during the campaign, and it had replay value. I did not feel that when I played Halo 4. Halo 4, like as soon as I got I think I got halfway through the story and I was like, oh my god, can this please just be fucking over?
I really liked Halo 4's campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like, don't get me wrong, I didn't think it was terrible. It was just like it just gave me the feeling that because usually when I played a Halo campaign from when I played the other Halos, but up till then, I wanted to replay the campaign occasionally. Like the campaign had more replay value to me. That one, no. I enjoyed it for what it was, but after I was done with it, I was like, I'm done.
I'm the same in most aspects, but you see, I'm the sort of person I'm like the worst kind of person when it comes to video games. I'm the kind of person that likes to compare. And when it comes down to it, 4 did not compare to ODST, Reach, or 3. It just like any of those three of the 3 previous games, it like the story, the multiplayer was fine. It wasn't terrible, but the story, man, it did not compare to just go back to 3, just like the only other one with Master Chief was the main point. It didn't compare. It didn't.
No, again, Halo 3 ending was just, I think that was Halo 1 through 3. It was just like a perfect trilogy of a story for Master Chief. It was just,
and at the end, he literally just puts himself into another cryopod. You could literally hold on to him and pull him out with a last trump card.
Yeah, they could have done what Star Wars is doing, and just it would have had a fucking uprising with people like Horden. Ooh, you're making a Halo game without Master Chief, but they could have made a whole new story without Chief. I mean, think about it.
I have an answer.
ODST and Reach were 2 of the most played games.
I want to say ODST is. I would say Reach.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The two of the bigger games didn't even have him in it. So they could have gone the route, because ODST and Reach came out around the same time. They could have gone that way and just said, you know what, let's just let Master Chief just be him.
My
That was it. He
response.
had a great 3 games.
My response.
Let's move on.
My response
Go ahead.
might shock you, Brandon.
Here.
What?
I would be.
Oh, you agree?
I slightly agree.
Slightly agree.
Now here's
Oh, and-
here's what I think should happen. I agree that Master Chief's story is about to be done, because Steve Downs is getting to that age where he's about done. I don't think anyone else should try and replace him. There's another Spartan out there.
I'm Master Chief. You think
Do
I
not-
can't replace him?
Hey, Spartan Locke.
No.
Arbiter.
They tried with Locke.
Come-
They tried with Locke, but there's a certain Spartan from Halo Wars that I think would be a great replacement for Master Chief.
Dude, you
This-
can't just talk about Halo
this-
Wars,
this-
dude. Get
It's
out of
gonna
here.
bring him back. Fuck you, Ghost.
Fucking
Bro,
Ghost,
Jerome, bro, Jerome.
dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking Halo.
Oh,
He's the
and
perfect
Drew-
replacement.
Dude, oh my god.
Er-
I have not thought of Halo Wars in so
They connected Halo Wars 2 to the end of Halo 5
Dude,
because they're
I-
back. They're alive.
Halo Wars has been such that's just been something that was something I played and then it went in.
I'm telling you, they should.
My brain, and I never. I was like, this is it. I'm never gonna think of this again.
When they
Drew,
when
did
they
you-
do when they do
go ahead.
Halo Infinite and the campaign's over, like whatever happens to Chief, if he retires, if he dies, if he fucks a goat, I don't know, if he like.
I think the third one was what they were talking about. They were gonna go the route of goat fucking for Master Chief.
But
they have a
regardless-
whole 30 minutes of Steve's
Regardless.
Downs just going, oh yeah, that's a nice goat. Oh,
if they want to continue the whole Spartan thing, because that's like such an easy way to get people hooked onto a certain character, because the Arbiter is like already like an established character. Like you can't put
Yeah.
yourself in the Arbiter, but you can with Master Chief in a way. I feel like Jerome is the perfect way to do that. The reason why I don't say Locke is because he came in such a weird time when 343 was like, hey guys, check out this new character. It's Locke. It's cool. But we're not putting Master Chief in like half of the game for Halo 5, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, I mean, from what I've read, from what I've read, I mean, 343's primary focus is going to be on multiplayer, and just they said that they again, as long as it does well, and they will.
I think it will do pretty well. Like from what I've seen of people's reactions, it's just been like nothing but positivity as far as the Infinite multiplayer goes. Just because it reminds me personally of the old Halo 3 days where you're using equipment to change up the battlefield. You're using this equipment to make sure that your team gets the point to the flag, or you're
No loadouts.
no loadouts. Thank you. Hey, that was the one thing Reach did wrong. I hate
Yeah.
Reach for that, especially Invasion. It's so fucking annoying.
I love
never
Invasion.
played the player on Reach. I only played the story mode for Reach, but yeah.
I played Forge World.
We all know everybody's life was on Forge World.
Apparently,
The clan
we're,
meet.
apparently we're supposed to go to Reach and Infinite.
Sad. Sad face.
Oh,
I
dude.
can't afford cold storage. Sad face.
Wait, hold up. Do you think we'll see Noble Six's helmet in Infinite? Since we're going back to Reach.
If we go back to Reach, probably,
I want-
or
I want-
they probably. Well, actually, canonically, I think they took it.
And what about June?
June's still alive, or he could be
Right.
dead. I don't know. They said that during the E3 stuff that Infinite stories where all the Spartan 4s are basically dead, like your Locks, your Team Osiris, your Spartans from Spartan Ops, and everybody from Halo 4 and 5 is basically dead, besides like Chief.
So
Rest in peace to Buck.
No, Buck's still probably alive. I don't know.
We can't.
but
Listen,
so
Go ahead.
back with one thing that I enjoyed about ODST and Reach is just how the maps in general and the campaign in general was just a lot just for a lighting perspective, it was darker. It was just it was always raining. It was just night for majority, like almost all the missions, and it was just, and it was the fact that like I don't, if I could be remembering this wrong because I also haven't played recent ODST since I was a child. Like wasn't one of them like in the background of the events of Halo, like
2.
like Halo 2? Yeah, that's what it was.
Like
Yeah.
it literally happens at the end.
Is that Reach or ODST?
ODST.
ODST.
Yeah, no, yeah, but that's the thing that I thought was so cool about it. It was like this is how, like, what you're doing, like Master Chief's off doing his thing and you're over here doing your thing. I just enjoyed that. It's
That
just
would be
nice.
cool if Infinite tapped into that, like, because we've never had a single player DLC ever. So it would be really fucking cool if, like, during a DLC or whatever, if we never see, like, the Arbiter or Buck, we get, like, an Arbiter story when Master Chief is fucking around, or Buck or Locke if they want to try that again.
See, but that's my thing. That's kind of like how I feel they should have just done after Halo 3 was that, like, I mean, they should have just put Master Chief on a shelf, or I mean, have like, you just hear rumors of that, like, because again, like, the end of Halo 3 is like, did Master Chief die? Like, and not really, but you know, but like you hear, like, you're playing as these other like soldiers and through the stories, and like you get this build up through like some of these storylines to Master Chief coming back. Like, and that would be, I think that probably could have been a pretty great thing.
I just want, if anything, like, my ideal 4 and 5 and Infinite, if Master Chief was off the table, it would be completely about the Arbiter and him going through the Covenant Civil War. That would be fucking mint, dude.
But that's the thing. But like, I mean, because it's just no. I don't know why this just popped in my head. My favorite and saddest thing that happened in the Call of Duty franchise, like campaign wise. So like from from Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 3, you played as fuck, was it Soap or Roach? I don't know. It's
Soap.
one or the other. Soap.
So
Yeah,
soap is the one that if you're talking about like death, then soap.
Yeah, yes, you play Soap and then you die as Soap, dude, and then when you come, then you're the new guy and you're like, dude, no, it was just, that was like the first time I played a game, like, because you just got used to being, this was your guy, this was your character, and you're like,
What about Roach, dude? You were Roach and you got fucking gatted.
Could you imagine if that's how Infinite
Oh no, yeah,
started?
you are. You're talking about Roach. No,
Oh,
Soap.
no, yeah,
Soap dies. Soap dies in the next game, and you're not playing as him.
You
But
play
Roach
as him.
dies in the game that you're actually playing as him.
No,
Soap
yeah,
dies
no,
in the next one.
no, because Modern Warfare, because like, so,
I think you're playing Soap in 1, and then in 2, Soap dies.
no,
No, 3 Soap dies.
No,
Yeah.
no. So Modern Warfare, you start as you're a recruit. You're a new,
Yeah.
new fresh soldier. You're a new fresh soapy boy, and you go through all of that, and then you go through all of Modern Warfare 2, and then to start off Modern Warfare 3,
Soap gets fucking axed.
he gets fucking killed.
Could you imagine if that's how Infinite started? Master Chief just gets fucking railed with a
but-
fucking gravity hammer.
No, dude, we got new Cortana.
Going, yeah.
But
Double Six is back, boys.
that like that, having that happen, like, oh my, that just, for me, playing a game, like, and you got so used to being this character, and then he dies.
You
I was
watch
like-
him die too.
Yeah, I was like,
There's one or two ways
you're in
to actually be able to do this. There's that way, and then there's The Last of Us 2.
just have him get smashed over the fucking head, dude.
You know how Halo had the golf clubs? Just do that to Master Chief.
Just golf club to the head.
10 out of
But
10
no,
game, guys.
Going back to your original question about the Halo Battle Pass, I think that it will be a success as long as they don't do what every other game with a Battle Pass does, and that's add skins to the guns. I
disagree.
think that's something that just Halo doesn't need. It never has had different colored, different gun skins. I feel like that would pull me out a lot from the
Wait,
game
hold up.
itself.
The Battle Pass. You only have to buy it once.
Yeah,
and you can use all.
I heard it. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
but-
such a huge success on MCC. Like, I mean, given that's all free, and that's
Yeah,
forever
I was
there.
gonna say it's been a success with most of the games that do it, but the problem is the way Halo would do it. It had to be like cosmetic sort of ordeal. I couldn't imagine myself playing Halo Infinite in a like online multiplayer thing and just shooting a fucking splatter fucking paint yellow and pink fucking BR. It won't fucking
It's already
I
a
couldn't do
thing. You can already get skins on weapons.
I know, and it makes me upset. Like that pulls me out of it really
Like,
quickly. I don't.
Like, I have skins already in the game because I bought the
I
bought the Halo Nerf gun. So
Get the fuck. I bought the Halo Nerf gun.
so when we all play
But
Infinite,
another thing, we can't like I don't want to we can wrap this up like a little bit, but I if we're talking about E3, we can't just talk about Halo the whole time.
'cause
I
it
was
was
gonna
like the
I was gonna
only
bring up
thing.
the other two games that I know that Drew and I are probably excited for, and that's Outer Worlds
Skyrim-
2 and Dying
Skyrim
Light
coming
2.
out again.
Outer Worlds, dude.
Or Outer Worlds
That was
2 and
the
Dying
best-
Light 2.
That was the best trailer at E3
So,
besides Halo Infinite.
I
Yeah.
cannot wait for freaking no. I'm the thing is I'm not gonna buy I'm not gonna buy that when it comes out.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
wait a little.
I loved
But
Outer Worlds 1.
Dude, no, Outer World. I
I did have a
It was-
lot of. Did not like it as much though.
See,
It
I
was a
feel like
fake-
you're oh,
They
go
made
ahead.
it safe. They made Outer Worlds 1 safe.
Well, they had to. With 76
thing-
doing as bad as it did, they had to make it
No, that
somewhat
was
safe
not
to.
the same people.
No, I know. I'm saying they made it really safe in the sense that since 76 did so bad in their game, like is pretty much literally a Fallout game.
Well, yeah,
It's-
because Fallout, the Bethesda, paid them. And
Yeah,
then fucked
yeah.
them
So
over.
they if they had shit the bed, that would have been it. That would have been it for like fucking that kind of RPG style. Like
But
you just
and that's why I'm so fucking excited for Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, because they did it so
Outer
well.
Worlds was just that's the thing was because I watched a thing with the game developers who there was a video with the game developers when they were watching somebody play Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
And they were talking about there was little things that they wanted to add to the game that they just didn't, and there was just especially a lot with your side characters. There was just a lot more stuff that they wanted to throw in with them, to make, because you had that fun side mission with what's her name, where you get her a date.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was the most. That was my favorite side mission ever. Just I was like,
You had to choose. You got to choose. You got to
Yeah.
choose.
dude,
Yeah.
I was like, bitch, we gonna make you look good.
Horton's just sitting over here like, I didn't play those games. I don't
I
have.
played
anything to
Outer
dump
Worlds
up
for a
on."
little
You
bit.
did? Did you?
For a
Okay.
little
No,
bit.
it was a fun game. I liked it.
No,
Drew, what
and
do you feel? How do you feel about Dying Light 2?
I'm excited for that.
Because I know you spent hundreds of hours in Dying Light 1.
I
This
found
motherfucker,
glitches.
I literally would come over to his house. I'd leave. A week later, I'd come over. He's still fucking playing Dying Light. This motherfucker was like, I even asked him. I said, "What are you doing? Like, is there even anything to do?" He's like, "I'm trying to get all the achievements."
I found all the secret worlds. I even found glitches. And
But
they
no,
still have not patched.
did you hear that Dying Light 2 isn't gonna have parkour?
Then what's the point?
look
That's
at Drew.
why.
He's like contemplating death right now. He's like, I swear,
I
no,
do
it's
like the
just
story.
it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
I
No,
know.
They're gonna
Yeah.
have parkour.
I've
They're gonna
seen
have
the trailer. I was like, wait,
I was like-
that one's the wrong.
But I had him
trailer.
questioning it for. I was gaslighting. I had him questioning for a second. I was like, he's like, really?
See, that
What
was
the
all.
fuck?
That was all just for the trailer, Andrew. Those
Yeah,
were
that was just the
cutscenes.
trailer.
Those were cutscenes.
We saw the no, and here's my proof that they won't have it. Look back at the trailer for 2077, and then go play it, and you tell me if they seem the same.
I don't think the helicopter's going to stand still as I
It's-
rush a goddamn car towards it.
All right, real quick. Okay.
The only realistic thing about that trailer was when the guy jumps out of the airplane and shoots the other guy with the rocket.
No, so real quick, the fucking so no, Dying Light came. Fun fact about Dying Light: Dying Light came out on my birthday, and that was my birthday.
Ooh.
Dude, no, when I first watched like the trailer for Dying Light, I was like, bro, I was like, this is like, this looks like such a fun zombie game, and because like I played the Dead Island zombie.
Oh,
game.
Dead Island's just different.
Oh, dude, I love Dead Island.
I
The
loved
first
it.
one.
That,
The first one.
And it was fun, and that's the thing. So I was like, so like when I saw Dying Light, I'm like, oh dude, there's like another like another zombie game. Like let's go.
Can't wait for the game by Turtle Rock
See,
to come out.
But then no, and dude, I just played so much of that game, especially like with like the co-op too. That was so much fun.
Damn it! Why'd you have to bring that up? Why'd you have to bring up trailers and zombie games?
Yo, playing another zombie game?
Horton's gonna shit the fucking bed when he hears this. But I remember seeing an ad in 2016 for a specific zombie game that was coming out the next year, and I was like, "This looks really good. I can't wait to play it." Then Fortnite came out. You fuck! Quit it! No. Because it was originally was like just a zombie game.
It was like
No.
the campaign. You can't buy it.
No, that's the thing was Fortnite, like the
So
original
fucking
Fortnite.
funny.
Dude, I thought it was like I was like, this looks like a fun game. I completely forgot that it existed.
And now it's just a multiplayer.
I'm the same way.
Battle Royale came out, and and all my buddies was like, "Yo, dude, you remember that Fortnite game that zombie game that we looked at?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Dude, they made a Battle Royale, they made a Battle Royale for it." I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's pretty cool." Played it for like the Battle Royale that said that it was in beta, and in out in like beta or in demo mode for the entire run till Chapter 2 came out.
Dude, no, I'm the same way. I saw that ad, and I was like, that looks so good. I can't wait to. I'm gonna have to remember that name. Completely forgot about it until like I randomly came upon because I used to do that because I had no money at the time. I was younger. I didn't have a job. I didn't have money. So I would look for like free to play games, and I just randomly downloaded Fortnite. And this was way back before, but this was before they had the Battle Pass.
No,
This was
that's the thing,
before
yeah,
they had the
before-
Battle Pass. And I played it for about a week, and then all of a sudden I was like, "What is this Fortnite?" And I actually I didn't even realize that it was the same game until I looked over. I was like, and it had the thing for it. It had that thing when you scrolled up, it popped up and showed the ad for it. I was like, "What the fuck? This is the same game!" It blew my fucking mind that it was the same game.
No, that's the thing was like when they made it as a battle royale, they did that just because they were trying to, because like PUBG was PUBG was like just at its peak of fucking popularity. And
Can you just say that like 10 times over, please? I have to look in the camera and just stare at Horton's fucking soul.
That is not what the fuck I said the other day.
so that's the thing. So like when like Fortnite, but that's the thing when Fortnite did its battle royale, it was just a gimmick. It was
Yeah.
just because PUBG was at it was at its peak, and like battle royale was just like becoming something like bigger. So they're like, we'll do a battle royale. It will get us some people in, and because they were just promoting the fuck out of the story mode. They were just promoting the campaign. The whole point of this battle royale was for people to buy the game, to play the actual game. And then they decided, whoever the man or woman in that
Needs to get shot.
in that yes, I wish whoever was the one who came
They
up
need
with
to get put the fuck down.
guys, what if we put in a battle pass?
What if we put in a battle pass and then that's it? It's over. I fucking hate it, dude. I fucking hate it because that game had so much promise. Like if they had said, all right, we're done with the battle royale, that's it. If you want any more gameplay, buy the game, play it. It would have been great, but no, they kept going, and now it's just fucking a lump of fucking shit on the ground on the sidewalk. You walk past, you're like, ew, that's kind of gross, and then you just keep walking.
You keep seeing it.
They first started with some cosmetics. Like they were like, here's the cosmetics, and they said that the cosmetics.
It was a
transferred
pickaxe.
over. Yeah, but
It was a
like,
pickaxe and a fucking whatchamacallit. I remember because I actually got an email from Epic Games saying you were one of the top players and Horton's brother can verify. I showed him. I showed Drew. I got an email from them, and when I emailed them back, I was being a little bitch. I was like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you reached out, and it's really nice that a gaming company reaches out to the people that play it. Please give me a free pickaxe." I did the equivalent of this. I did the same shit to try to get the fucking flaming recon helmet in fucking Halo.
No. So back to that. So they first started with the pickaxe and glider. Then they said that then they decided to do some skins, and they told people if you buy these skins, they'll transfer over to the main campaign if you want. And then they realized how many people were fucking buying it, and they're like, wait.
What if we do this? What if we just do this?
And now Rick and Morty's in the game, brother.
Oh my god.
Batman, Superman, Iron Man.
The second, because I know it's been
Mandalorian.
It's been talked about. The second they add Naruto to that game, I'm banning my computer from ever seeing Fortnite again, because the amount of kids that are gonna be like, look, it's that guy from Fortnite while watching. I'm gonna be on fucking TikTok. I'm gonna be scrolling through, and it's just gonna be, oh man. Are you finally watching Naruto? Who's Naruto? No, I'm watching the guy from Fortnite, and I'm just gonna have to go fly to their house and kill him, dude.
17 more years.
I'm gonna have to put him down.
Dude, but that's the thing. Like, though, that's the thing. When it first started, it was just some little like.
Yeah, it was like the first skin that came out was just like a cosmetic for the basic character. It was just like a different colored hair or some shit.
That's the thing was like Season 0, because like their first battle pass that came out was not even a season. That was before they were like, oh, we're doing seasons.
Yeah,
it was just they just were like, hey, here's a battle pass that will give you tiers. Like, it's something for people to level up and keep playing the game. And then they're like, and they saw how well it worked.
What if he added fucking Iron Man?
What if we add Iron Man and Batman?
So they're like, all right,
What if we add Thanos?
let's add some
What
more.
if we add
And they're like,
Mandalorian?
let's do
What if we
that.
add Master Chief?
Dude, Fortnite, when it first started out, what sucks was that's the thing. When it first started out as a battle royale, it was fun, and that's the thing. But like when it got to what it was, like I remember I had a friend who kept telling me, like, he's like, bro, we should make videos on it. I'm like, no, I am drawing a line. This line that I will never cross. I will never dip so low to go into Fortnite.
I mean, look how Ninja turned out. He was doing the floss at a ball.
Yeah, he was doing the fucking floss where nobody else was doing it. In fucking
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Do it with me. And then he's just doing it, and it looks so sad.
Real quick about Ninja.
Go ahead.
Ninja's story is kind of not. It's not as serious as, like, you know how like a lot of people point out that like they go like, oh, Ninja has been making videos for years and then he blew up because of Fortnite. He was blowing up already. I don't like, if you watch his analytics and like how he was growing at the time, he was growing naturally like most YouTubers even before Fortnite. And it was because if you look more back into his thing, he was doing so much he was on 3 different platforms doing stuff, and he was already getting big on YouTube before he went over to Twitch.
He was
And
also a Halo veteran.
that's the thing was he had a pretty big following growing on YouTube, and then he went to Twitch. It wasn't like, oh, he was doing Twitch for years, struggling, only having his grandmama in
My grandmama.
Yeah, like.
Then bam, Fortnite.
That was something that I brought up to Horton the other day. Is that we were debating about. I use that word loosely because Horton was fucking heated.
Because you wouldn't understand what the fuck I was saying.
But look at him, like that's like 1% of how bad it got the other day. But we were talking about it, and he was bringing that up. He was bringing up fucking Ninja, and I said, dude, Ninja is in the fucking game, and I think you were talking about it, and I brought up Ninja, and I was like, dude, he's in the fucking game. He doesn't even really play it that much anymore. He plays League a shit ton now.
No,
he goes back to Fortnite every once in a while, but like I'm not gonna lie, if I got put in a fucking game, that's all you'd fucking see me playing the fucking time. That's it.
Yo, hey,
if I got put in Halo 3. 30
I
years
know-
later, I'm still fucking playing Halo 3 by myself.
I know I'm a nobody gay YouTuber.
Gay. I'm a nobody gay.
I know I'm a gay, but
I know I'm a nobody YouTuber, but you.
Busted.
Hi, Mom.
I'm
Everybody wave at the camera.
All right, cut that out.
She just looks at us.
But so back to what I was saying. So before, no, like yeah. So back game developers, I'm looking at you. Hey, my little O.M.G, you want to put him in a game? We got. I'll play that game for years. That will be my entirety.
Wait.
I gotta
I'm
say,
not-
at least Ninja played his game. Dr. Disrespect got hit, not only himself put in the game, but a map of his what is it? His Coliseum that he made up a Coliseum. He got an entire map in there, just nothing but promoting him, his face everywhere, his specs, everything. He played that for like one day, and he's like, "All right, I'm done. This game sucks."
No. Okay. So, but back to games that I'm.
Yeah.
So Battlefield 2042.
I cannot fucking wait.
Dude,
No, I'm excited. It looks fun. Like that's the thing. Battlefield always looks so good because like if you compare it to Halo, you compare it to Call of Duty, it always looks like it just trumps everybody because the
Battlefield 4 is
graphics are
still
phenomenal.
holds up.
The gameplay always looks phenomenal. Like the gunplay looks phenomenal. It always looks so good, but for some reason it just dies so quickly, and I hate it.
So, and that's why I'm, and that's the thing is, I think it's because like for a lot of people, Battlefield is like in general like I remember the thing that hooked me on Battlefield was just the fact that when you could A, drive vehicles, and then B, shit actually had physics and broke when you
whole
drove a
fucking
car.
tower.
If you drove a car into a wall at fast enough speeds, that wall will fall.
That's actually like I know this is a little off topic, but that's actually how I found Critical. Like, I think it was about 10 years ago now. Was he used to make these videos called Battlefield Fun Tactics, where he'd just show you how to fucking glitch the game to make it fun and get kills.
No,
Like-
yeah, dude, just
I feel like Battlefield's at its
Like-
best when it's just pure chaos. Like you have people exploding the underneath of a tank and making it fucking fly.
dude, no.
I
so
would
Battle-
love to see
That's what I'm excited about Battlefield 2042 is, so they're the map that has the tornado.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I think like so, it's gonna be a scripted event because that's how like even the tower was. Like,
Yeah.
even though you had to everybody had to consciously do something to the tower to bring it down, during a match. The if falling was scripted, but like everyone had to play their role. If that tornado, yeah, it being a scripted event, but if that tornado randomly just there's an RNG on when it happens, like it can happen at the start of the match, end of the match, or middle of the match, or just could not happen at all, and you could just have an entire game where you were just thinking you're like, is the tornado going to come? Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? And then it never comes. You're like, oh.
And it doesn't look like the tornado will kill you though.
It's the sort of thing where I'm really hopeful that game does really well. You know, it's phenomenal graphics. The gunplay is the best out of every single Battlefield I play has always got better gunplay than Call of Duty or Halo. Like it's always really fucking good. It feels like you're actually shooting a fucking gun. It doesn't feel like you're shooting at somebody and they're not taking any damage. Like it feels like you fucking hit them and they're fucking getting hurt. It's actually got good gameplay.
No,
And I hope that it does really well. Plus the maps are huge. You could literally I played Battlefield 1. I know, shut the fuck up, Gordon. I played Battlefield 1 and I literally walked from one side of a map to the other, and it was one of the bigger maps. It was one of the like 70, 80 person maps. You'd walk from Yeah, you'd walk from one side of the map to the other and back. That was the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
That was the whole game for you. It was just walking from one side to the back, to the other and back.
I had an entire match where I like me and my entire so me and my buddies, we all just were on this, just like we made it a goal. We're like, we're just going to not shoot at anybody. We're just gonna walk like we're just like tourists during this war. Dude, it was so much fun. But that's the thing, was like it was just us walking with guns. Like, oh hey, what's up, Steve?
From what I've heard with Battlefield 2042, is that it's a lot more chaotic than what we're being shown. Apparently, there's volcanoes that will erupt.
Hopefully, I want to be playing Pompeii.
No,
I want to go back. I want like one map to be just swords and shields, and you're just running around, and a volcano just fucks you up.
And apparently, there's
That's a kill
Sharknadoes.
streak. That's a kill streak, like fucking the nuke in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's just summon a fucking volcano.
There's a Sharknado as well.
die as fast.
Give me a Sharknado. That is all I want. I want to be in that tornado and a shark just comes at me.
Can I quickscope it?
Dude, I just, in general, that game, like, it just looks great, and that's the thing. Have you guys like seen what Rockstar has said about GTA 6?
They haven't really said anything.
I've seen a lot of videos online of people saying, "Oh, I got the I got a copy of GTA 6 early," and then it's just them playing GTA 5 with a mod.
Yeah, so Rockstar has Rockstar was asked about GTA 6 about 2 years ago, and they said that the game will not come out until they can, because they said they want to create a weather system in the game, like a weather system that has never been seen in a game before, actual. They want, you know how again they had a guy who spent an entire week on just doing the flip-flop of that game. That's their main focus. They want to make they're trying to make GTA 6 so realistic to the they want it where if you're flying a helicopter, and it's raining, or it couldn't even be raining, your helicopter can get hit by lightning, and your helicopter will be
I
down.
swear to Jesus Christ himself, if I'm doing a heist and a fucking tornado or a lightning strike hits me, I'm deleting the game.
No, you fucking. I'm gonna fucking mod the game to have that happen.
No, and from what they've also stated, it's also GTA 6, because GTA 5, it just they kept adding new stuff to it, but it kind of was limited to the one island. You had what you had with that island. GTA 6, it's going to be a mini Earth. That's what they're creating, is a mini Earth, where you can go from, you have the starting place, and then you have this other city, then you have this city and that city, and multiple cities you can go to, and and you can pretty much take a bow and go around the entire thing from one, start at.
I hope they do not bring back Hydras or oppressors. That those.
But that. Dude, GTA 5 is fucking hopping on GTA 5 now is it's just the most chaotic, what the fuck happened to GTA 5? But that's the thing. But GTA 6, it's from what they've said, they want this game, if they're going to release GTA 6, they need it to be where consoles and because they're going to max the fuck out of it. They said because they have no reason to rush it, because GTA 5 is still making them fucking money.
Oh no, GTA 5 is making them a fuck ton now.
No,
GTA still makes more money than most games do today.
And that's why Rockstar is when they've been asked about it, they go it's gonna happen when it happens, and and we're only releasing it when it's the greatest thing ever, and and it will lead us making the shit.
I remember them talking about how they're not releasing it till the political climate cools down a bit. I remember that being specifically about Trump at the time.
I remember someone who worked for Rockstar, when they were asked, when you guys think, he's not till 2025 or 26, just some point in the next 6 to 10 years. And
conveniently when Trump's not in office.
Everyone's sure.
Well, guys, we're getting close to the end, but we have a new segment on the podcast.
Oh fuck! You gotta pull up the fucking MS Paint fucking MS Paint Flash made fucking
Brandon, every time he's on the podcast,
hypotheticals.
he'll ask everybody here a
Yep.
hypothetical.
It's gonna be me as a hypothetical, and it's gonna be a segment with a nice little animation. And I'm saying that now so that he has to do it. A nice little animation, and it's gonna be the Brandon's hypotheticals. That's all it's gonna be. So it's just me asking a hypothetical question. This one is gonna be a little bit more heated than normal. This one's gonna be a little bit weirder than normal. No, I'm try to make them a little less weird. But this one is as first episode back into the podcast after like a year of not doing it. It's got to be a little weird. We gotta step that game up. So here's the hypothetical.
Yeah.
Say you're laying on your bed, you're asleep, and you know, for Drew it'd be Lumi, for everybody else it'd be whatever cat you have in the house. Say you were laying down in bed, you're getting a nice night of sleep. You just got done playing Halo 3, eating your Doritos and drinking your Monsters and Mountain Dews, and you're getting a nice sleep. You know, still got Cheeto dust on your fingers. Okay, no. So say you're asleep, and you know your cat normally lays on your lap while you're asleep. You know, sort of thing, like lays on your lap. You wake up in the middle of the night and you feel something weird. You're like, oh, that feels kind of good. What is that? And it's just this beautiful, beautiful short hair, little tail, little ears on its head, beautiful big giant milky titties, just wiggling and woggling, and it's just kissing the tip of your penis. It's this beautiful goddess kissing the tip of your penis, and then it notices that you notice it. And it transforms back into the cat. So what do? Do you tell it to transform back so you can finish, or is it weird because it's your cat that you've had for like 6-7 years? What do? Do you fuck your cat or no?
Well, I'll answer it first. I would say let's figure out what kind of fucking money we can make out of this.
You've been living at my house rent free.
Oh, no, that's the
a
thing.
box.
That's the thing. No. See, that's the thing. It will not appear as in its human form unless it's you.
Fuck
it
that.
Will not do it for anyone else. It's just you. So you could like my whole point of that is because everybody else besides me lives with somebody else. I live with Rachel, but I don't live with like my parents or anything. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
It only comes to you and transforms for you. So nobody else will ever know about it. It'll be quiet, so nobody will know about it.
Well, now everybody who watches this will know.
Well, yeah. Now everybody will know that my cat fucks me in the middle of the night. But
Fucks you?
but like nobody will ever know. This could be a secret just between you and the cat. The cat will only transform for you with its big giant mommy milkers. It'll never change for anybody else, and it won't make enough. Yeah. See, Lumi's see, but it doesn't work for your cat because your cat would just fuck you in the butt because your cat's a boy.
I was about to say.
but I'm saying, like, say you have a girl cat and it changes to a nice beautiful lady. Would you tell it to change back and fuck it, or would you just?
That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Oh, dude, I'm not that. I would have to be down bad.
No, Hunter.
Aren't you already?
No. I'm not that down. I'm not playing Fortnite.
Now, Hunter, why are you being so quiet on this one?
Oh no.
As the otaku moron gamer,
Got cat ears.
as an otaku, see, that's the thing. As an otaku, this is a once in a lifetime experience to experience what anime and hentai has shown.
Exactly.
And with all that being said, no, it's. I mean, to be honest, dude, I would have to be in a really shitty.
You have to be living in Brandon's house at that point.
My old house. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would have to be in a. It'd have to be in a house where there's just shit diapers that are just.
This stuffed
and-
behind the.
No. No, I mean, dude.
It's definitely a yes.
For what? For you, Andrew?
Oh no, for you. So you're telling me, because like at that point you'd already be hard. You don't want to blue balls yourself.
Yeah, that would be fucked up
Dude,
if you blue balled yourself.
I've blue balled myself many times.
Because that's the thing. She's already started. You're already rock hard. And your cat's titties are just sitting right there, fat
All
as
8
fuck.
of them. All 8.
No, it's just 2. It's just 2. When it transforms, it's only got two breasts, but they're beautiful and perky, and she's a fucking goddess. Like,
Dude,
like imagine your waifu. That's pretty much like that's what it changes into.
see, but if it's my wife, oh, dude,
Dude, that's game over. That's game.
Yeah, like
that's game.
for Drew, it turns into what's her name, the fucking blue-haired girl from ReZero.
Oh, Rem. Hell,
Yeah, Ren.
Yeah.
Rem's not mine.
For me, it'd be like I don't really have one, but if I did, it'd probably be like Hinata or like Android 17.
For me, it'd be Cortana
Android
from
18,
Halo.
Android 18, not 17. 17's a dude. I fucked up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was
Clip it, clip it, clip it.
But like, yeah, nah,
What the fuck just happened?
You know what? I would totally, to answer the question. Yes, I would.
Absolutely.
All right, good night.
Absolutely. See, that's all I want.
We're
I
all
just
playing
want-
Fortnite. We're now down that bad.
Horton, say it turned into a beautiful woman. Just because you don't watch anime, because you're a little.
It turns
bitch,
into
but-
Cortana, is what you're
It's just
saying.
yeah. I mean, if that's your thing, it could turn into it. But that's the thing. It turned for you just because you're a fuck ass. It turns into the new Cortana, the one that doesn't have titties or an ass.
See, I feel like that's a little
Dog, I like
weird.
that one more. No cap.
Why? Because it acts like an e-girl.
Yes.
No, for Horton, it turns into the Samsung girl,
Sam.
Samsung Sam, which is technically a dude.
That was a mistype. It was a mistype.
It was misinput.
It was a misinput. It was a misinput. You calm the fuck down.
All right, let's wrap things up here. Does anybody want to talk about or like give a little shout out to what they're up and coming doing thingies, whatever the fuck? I fucked that up, but whatever.
I am voicing in more sexual content coming out shortly.
And be sure to check out Project Impact from Andrew. You didn't hear that from me.
Sexual content comes first.
Okay. Check out the Otaku Moron game. Otaku Moron game.
Moron gay.
O.M.G. Fuck you. The O.M.G. Otaku Moron Gamer. Check it out. I make content as much as I can and as soon as I can, and they're always shitty. So check it out. Subscribe. All that.
Also check out Brandon's Twitch channel.
Yep.
Yeah. Check out.
Twitch.tv/the Maraku Maroku.
And if you haven't
The
already,
Maraku.
be sure to
Oh
subscribe.
no! Don't subscribe to Serpent Studios. He's
No.
Boost the fuck out of Star Wars versus anime.
put it back. Yeah. Let's talk about that real quick. Just real quick as an ending note. This motherfucker got upset because a video he didn't like was gonna hit #1, like the #1 video on his channel. So he took it the fuck down. Don't subscribe to him. He's a little fuck.
Dude, no, dude, my least favorite ever YouTube video is my most popular video I've ever made on. Which don't go there. Don't go to the Moron Gamer.
See, here's the thing, real quick. The new guy and Demon deserve that slot way more than some fucking random video we
Yeah,
thought
but-
of in a day and filmed in a day.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, here's the deal.
it's not gonna be #1 though.
It's not now.
Oh, I can get it back there, motherfucker. I'll post it again.
Dude, that's how YouTube works, man.
It's at 302 views. The new guy finally beat Weebu Cooks.
Weebu Cooks. Yeah, I
But
mean,
you
I
see-
can post it. I can post it on a different channel again and
But-
get it back up to #1.
Wait, hold up. But you see, in every single one of these videos, they're somehow around me.
Yeah.
The new guy finding the lost soldier.
Look at it. Look at this brat. Look at this fucking
Weebu
brat.
Cooks. I'm the cook. Demon. I'm the main character. I play both sides of the coin.
So
You weren't the main character in the heist.
Well, you weren't the main character in anime versus Star Wars.
Yes, he was.
You were? Were you?
We both were. Because we
And
were both
then-
fighting. No, I'd
and-
say Horden was for his 3-second clip that he was in
Indian
there.
Indian clip.
We were teasing that in the
Yeah,
podcast.
make sure to check out the newest video on Horden's channel. Make
Ju-
sure that
just
it's
to
not
let
the
you guys
same one
know.
either.
That we always hint at videos in the background because we did that for Master Chief. His helmet was like right there. We teased that a year ago, but
You know, we hinted at that a year ago when it was supposed to come out, and then we just waited a year for it to finally. This guy, like, he got this voice line like fucking what, like a year and a half ago, and he just never touched it.
all right.
For the
Thank you guys for
podcast.
watching. But yeah, see you guys later.
Later.
Dude, I'm so fucking horny.